There is no such thing as a fear-free warrior. There is no such thing as luck. You have to adapt. Prepared at a deeper level to confront his own self-sabotage. Is mentally ready to absorb blows and deliver them. For the field to alter daily and just deal with it. Accept no excuses. Do the work. Has style, though does not use it as a means to bring attention to himself. Someone who respects his craft and dedicates himself to it. Apprentices himself to those before him. Masters his technique. By toiling at the front door of technique, it allows genius to come into the back. Someone who will ask for help when necessary. Even enjoy it. Removes herself from her instrument. They don't identify themselves with their instrument. They can look at it objectively and with impunity. In touch with their consciousness and will. Not the matter in which their consciousness and will impacts their world. Madonna does not walk around the house in comb bras. Madonna employs Madonna. Will not take the results personally. Resistance uses the fear of rejection against us to paralyze us. The professional loves her work and is invested in it wholeheartedly. Though she does not forget that the work is not H-E-R. The her contains many thoughts. The next idea is already percolating. And the next and the next. Self-validates. Give an ear to criticism, just not a heart to it. Endures adversity. Your core is bulletproof. Keeps an eye on the donut and not the hole. Recognizes envy-riddled criticism as a compliment. Cannot let the actions of others define his reality. Tomorrow the critic is gone, but tomorrow the blank page will be there. Reinvents himself. Recognized by other professionals. The envy of others is the highest compliment. Author William Somerset Maugham, when asked if he writes on a schedule, I only write when struck my inspiration. Fortunately, it strikes every morning at 9 sharp. That's a pro. Why does resistance yield to turning pro? Because resistance is a bully. Resistance has the power of its own. Its only power is from our fear of it. There is no mystery to turning pro. We make up our mind to do it. It's as simple as that. Beyond resistance, the first duty is to sacrifice to the gods and pray that they grant you the thoughts, words, and deeds likely to render your command most pleasing to the gods, and to bring yourself, your friends, and your fullest measure of glory and advantage. Angels in the abstract. Muses talent, energy, and everything. The most important thing to art is work. Sitting down every day and trying. Because when we sit down every day and keep grinding, something mysterious happens. A process is set into motion where inevitably, infallibly, heaven comes to our aid. Unseen forces enlist in our cause. Serendipity reinforces our purpose. Real artists know that when we sit down and work every day, power concentrates around us. The muse takes note of our dedication and approves. We have earned favor in her sight. We are like a magnetized rod that attracts iron filing of ideas and insights create. We are facing the fire-breathing dragons of our soul, who we must outfight and outwit to reach the treasure of ourself and potential, and to release the maiden who is God's plan and destiny for ourselves, and the answer to why we were put on this planet. If resistance has a seat in hell, creation has a seat in heaven. Invoking the muse. The muse is the daughter of Zeus and memory. Those are good credentials. So show respect to this unseen power who can make or break you. Artists have invoked them for as long as time, from a source that we cannot see, eat, touch, or smell. When invoking the muse, we are calling on a higher plane of reality. Divine intercession. The moment that one definitely commits one's elves, then providence moves too. All sorts of things happen to make things happen that otherwise would not have occurred. A whole stream of events conspire to provide material assistance come to reality. Boldness has genius. Begin it now. When we make a beginning, we get out of our own way and allow the angels to come in and do their job. They can speak to us now, and it makes God happy. It opens a portal into time. And we are it. When we commit to this, some voice magically pipes up in our head to make it come true. That magically conspires in our favor. But what does this? Is it angels? Is it muses? It is the unconscious, the self. Whatever it is, it's a lot smarter than ourselves. It goes to work all by itself. It enjoys it. Chaos itself is self-organizing. Out of the primordial disorder, stars find their orbit. The same principle kicks in when we set out to connect with the muse, the ego and the self. Angels make their home in the self. Resistance has its seat in the ego. And there is a constant fight between the two. The self wants to create and evolve. The ego fears change and wants status quo. The ego is the part of the psyche that believes in the material world. The ego's job is to take care of business in the real world. Believes death is real, and our existence is defined by our physical lifetime. Time and space are real. Everything is a then be, then see. Believes every person is different and unique. Believes the predominant impulse in life is self-preservation, and we should fear everything. Believes we need children and there is no God. Nothing exists beyond the physical. The self believes death is an illusion. Time and space are illusions. Don't apply to dreams and visions. Those are on different planes simultaneously. All beings are one. If I hurt you, then I hurt myself. The primary emotion is love. God is all there is. Everything is God in one form or another. Infinite planes of reality exist in the spirit of God, our deepest being, ever growing and ever evolving, speaks to the future, pulls us toward beauty and art. The self propels life upward. The self is incapable of falsehood. The self is ever growing and ever evolving. The ego doesn't want us to evolve, so it hates the self, because the ego runs the show right now.